If you're a U.S. citizen married to someone from another country, you can sponsor them for a permanent green card. But heads up, it's not instant. The whole process typically takes 2 to 5 years. Let's break down what actually happens, step by step. Here's the first fork in the road. If you've been married for 2 years or more when your spouse arrives in America, they get an IR-1 visa. That's an immediate relative visa with a permanent 10-year green card, no questions asked. If you've been married for less than 2 years, they get a CR-1 conditional resident, which is a 2-year green card that you'll need to upgrade later. Either way, your spouse arrives already authorized to work and travel. You start by filing Form I-130, the petition for alien relative. This costs around $675 and tells USCIS that you're married and your relationship is genuine. You'll attach documents like your marriage certificate and proof that you live together. As of 2026, it takes roughly 17 to 18 months for USCIS to approve your I-130 petition if your spouse is processing abroad. That's the longest single part of the journey. After that, your case moves to the State Department. Once USCIS approves your petition, it goes to the National Visa Center and then to the U.S. Embassy in your spouse's country. They'll have a consular interview. During that interview, a diplomat will check that your marriage is real, your finances are solid, and there are no legal reasons they can't enter the country. The State Department charges $325 for the visa application and $120 for the affidavit of support fee. If your spouse applies from abroad, called consular processing, you're looking at around $1,305 to $1,540 in total government fees. But if your spouse is already in the U.S. on a valid visa and applying to adjust status from inside the country, costs can reach $3,005 because there are additional forms and fees involved. Here's the beautiful part: when your spouse arrives in the U.S. with their visa, they're already a lawful permanent resident. They can start working the same day. No adjustment period. No waiting for work authorization. They're a green card holder from the moment they step off the plane. Sponsoring your spouse is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes patience, paperwork, and a solid 2 to 5 years from start to finish. But thousands of couples make it work every single year. Want to learn about other visa paths? Check out our next video on fiancé visas. It's a totally different strategy.